We are back in the cave with David's guardians, Abishai and whatever the other guy's name is, and I don't remember which is Abishai and which is the other guy, but nobody cares really. No, it's a wolfie. Die, wolf, you don't belong in this one. I like the classics, what can I say? I'm an old-fashioned guy, I like the classics, yoo-hoo. Maybe this is like making a statement, because this gameplay resembles Diablo pretty much. But, you know, Diablo, well, Diablo is about killing the devil,
Lions are referenced
at least
several times in the Bible. They were a common wild animal in Israel at the time of David. David killed at least one lion.
Yeah. So like in Diablo, you're all alone, but in this game you get lots of companions, and it's like when you side with God, you get companions. If you side with the devil, you're alone, because lots of like Christians and stuff have complained, oh, it's satanic, but at least the plot of the game is to kill the devil, so maybe it's not satanic, but I don't know. I haven't played Diablo that much to know about all the details and stuff. Anyway. And David said unto Saul, Thy servant kept his master's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear, and took a lamb out of the flock, and I went out after him, and smote him, and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard, and smote him, and slew him. Smite. Splunk. Okay. That's interesting. Lots of bread. I guess bread is for healing and stuff.
The Valley of Elah was located in the lands owned by the tribe of Judah. Jesus was called the Lion of Judah.
Okay, I just thought of something. The previous cache said that David killed at least one lion and Jesus was the Lion of Judah, so like what, I don't know. Is there some connection? Like, of course Jesus was born a long time after David died, I think, so I don't think he killed Jesus, but like maybe there's more to this lion stuff and needs to see on the surface. Anyway. And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book, and to loose the 7 seals thereof. Yeah, I like the book of Revelations. Well, I like many other parts of the Bible. I haven't read the whole Bible, but I recommend starting with the Brick Testament. It's actually, yeah, because especially like if you read some of the older translations, like King James or something.
There is no mention in the Bible about Zariah having daughters. The character of Ariella was created to improve the story of 5.
Okay. Yeah, Ariella sounds like some Disney character. Anyway, but yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't think it was anything important. Damn game keeps interrupting me with bits of information. No checkpoint.
Benaiah went down in a pit on a snowy day and killed a lion. The Bible does not say how, when, or where he did this.
Okay. And Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Cabsil, who had done many acts. He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. He went down also and slew a lion in the midst of a pit in time of snow. I don't know, it just bothers me. In midst of a pit in time of snow. It's, I don't know, it's like a pit of slime of snow. That's how it, like, my brain interprets it. Oh, a rope. But yeah, I was talking about like Bible translations and stuff, so yeah, it can be difficult to make heads and tails of some of the translations.
Abishai's sister. She was pushing and pulling at a large
this
rock that
seems
had
like a
rolled.
contrived situation. I
Not
think
far
it's a
from her
trap.
was a large
She's
venomous
actually a harlot. She's a Jezebel.
Abishai, help! I'm stuck!
And she's fucking fat. I don't wanna.
Abishai, go to her and help her get free.
But the lion!
And she's not
I
a
will keep the
biblical
lion
character,
busy.
so
Now go.
basically she's not written in the book of life or anything, or I stunned. Hi. Hey, don't kill me.
I can't do that.
Oh. Can I run away? Run away.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Run away, run away. It's a lion, it's not a bear. Oi, oi, oi. That's so badass. Or not. Maybe I can eat. Yeah, eating bread is good. Even though I sort of wasted it, because I could have killed him easily, I think. And I get shekels from a Jewish lion, rubbing his hands. But yeah, Brick Testament, I recommend it. Like, it might be... It is sort of blasphemous, because I don't think the people who did it are... They are seem sort of like atheists, just making fun of the Bible, but it still is... So what? Can I talk to that bitch? Hey, you're not written in the book of the life. You are just a simulacrum or something. See, she doesn't even speak. The Valley of Elah. Yes. A comic? Hey, it's too fast. Roar! Okay. Yeah. Slice! Thud!
Ben,
Oh.
you killed it! Ben just saved your life. You need to stop being so reckless. Now go straight home, Ariella. Mother is worried sick about you. I can't believe you killed that lion, Ben. I thought we were all dead. My Uncle David killed a lion once. And a bear.
He's like, I don't know, Sam Ganges, whatever, from Lord of the Rings, and he's like, I don't know, Ritardo the Hobbit. Huh?
Now go straight home, Ariella. I can't believe you killed that
okay.
lion, Ben.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not a Christian, but in recent years I've become somewhat pro-Christianity. Okay, let's read through
The next day,
And that's why arranging themselves on the slopes of Wadi El Gindi is best. The Philistines must cross not 1, not 2, but 3 streams before even attempting the ascent up the slope. Hey, that's my Uncle David! David!
Yo, what's up, nigga?
Where are you headed, Uncle?
I'm bringing food to my brothers serving in King Saul's army. Here, you two can help me carry it to them. It's not much further.
today I defy Israel and your God. Send out a man and let us fight.
Oh, so he's Goliath, I suppose.
Why does Saul allow that man to blaspheme God?
Is your uncle really going to ask King Saul to accept the giant's challenge?
My men are saying that you want to fight the Philistine giant.
Yes.
Here, take my armor. You will need it.
Ah, it has those fucking jewels there for divination or something, but I forgot the name. Some, I don't know. Talmud. It's not Talmud, but whatever.
I do not need your armor. God will protect me.
David picked up 5 smooth stones on his way to meet the giant Goliath. Tuck, tuck, tuck.
David picked up 5 smooth stones on his way to meet the giant Goliath.
I think I did it better. I did it my way.
King Saul and the Israelite army had assembled in the valley of Elah. They pitched camp near Ephes Demim, between Succoth and Azekah. The Philistines occupied one hill, and the Israelites another, with the valley between them.
How convenient.
Among the enemy soldiers, none was more terrifying than the champion from Gath, a giant Philistine named Goliath. He stood over 9 feet tall, and wore a bronze helmet on his head, and wore a coat of scale armor of bronze. On his legs he wore bronze greaves, and a bronze javelin was slung on his back. His spear shaft was like a weaver's rod, and its iron point weighed 15 pounds alone. His shield bearer went ahead of him. In King Saul's camp, Abishai and Benaiah found David exiting the king's tent.
David!
You're not gonna fight that Philistine, are you?
I am. The Lord is with me, and I will win.
David, wait!
Okay, so I guess we're just gonna watch the cutscene or something. I don't think we can participate in this fight. It wouldn't be fair, I guess. Like if we actually like put some, I don't know, like
Come against
thorn
me with
things
sword
on
and
the
spear
pants.
and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied.
I ask for a man, and you send me a boy. Am I a dog that you come at me with a puny stick? Come here and meet your fate, little
David is fucking ugly. I think maybe Michelangelo's David looks better. Oh. Okay, so I actually have to... I guess I'm gonna fail this and like, I don't know, blaspheme against the Bible, and then if modern Christians had any balls, they would like burn me at the stake. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. I thought I was supposed to use a slingshot. That's how it always goes in the movies and stuff. Against like when David kills Goliath, or maybe that's like this is just the first phase. Oh yeah, I'm so badass. Yeah, smell. Can you smell what David is cooking? I don't know why he became the Rock, but like I don't know. It would be would be quite cool to see the Rock as a champion, champion of God. Like, because yeah, like one thing, like when Christians do this stuff, like the characters usually behave so fucking boring, like they don't have any personality, they're just like generic good guys and stuff. Like they should be a bit more like that, like okay, The Rock might be a bit too prideful to be a good
This
Christian.
day I will give the carcasses of the Philistine army to the birds and wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel.
Okay.
David takes Goliath's own sword to deliver the killing blow.
Yeah. Woo, slice. Pant. Like, supposedly, some American soldiers in Afghanistan, they've encountered a giant coming from a cave, and it killed some of them, and then they sent another team there, and then they shot the giant, like a real giant, like not just like, I don't know, 3 meter tall guy, but like, at least 5 or something. I don't know what's that in feet and stuff, like, yeah. You can Google L.A. Marzulli. He's this Christian ufologist who's reported this.
The men of
Probably
Israel
others
and
too.
Judah surged forward
Not
with a
so
shout
sure if it's
and
true
pursued the Philistines all the
or
way to
not.
the entrance of Gath.
That was amazing!
You did it. I can't believe you won.
The Lord delivered Israel a great
So
victory
ugly.
today.
David is so ugly.
I need you to go out into the Philistine camps and gather up all of the iron weapons and armor that you can. Keep what you find somewhere safe.
I know a cave that'll make a good hiding spot.
I don't want to use the archer. No, this guy. Okay, so now I'm not using David anymore. Right. Can I equip this crap? Maybe I got all of this before. Shoulder pads. Teen Benaya sounds hentai for some reason. Wait, isn't this much better? Am I missing something? Do I have to change to the other character? Okay. So let's see, yeah. So this lame ass archer, Abishai, he cannot wear any cool stuff. Israelite similar. Yeah, but the tank should have better armor and shit. Guess is good enough. But yeah, I was gonna say about like, oh, he has more loot. No. Okay. I was gonna talk about my like view on Christianity and all that stuff. Like I've said before, I'm not a Christian, but nowadays like boots of ass kicking +2. Philistine bow. Isn't it like a long to use the bows of the Philistines? Is this like it gives zeal? I don't know if it. Yeah, but it's like yellow color, so I guess it's like rare or something. So yeah, I like with all of this like nihilist atheism in the world and bread. Why is there some bread? Atheism, nihilism, like people just worship sodomy and all this, like these very man-made ideas, nothing like concrete, like nothing that is inherent to the world, and also like the Islamization of Europe, like Christianity doesn't seem so bad. Although like I do have like many like my reasons why I'm not a Christian, but like it's still.
During the time of David, the main two people groups contesting land in Israel were the
Fish
Philistines
people
and
and the
Israelites.
Ish people.
The Israelites tried to occupy their tribal lands as previously
Occupy
allocated
tribal
by
lands.
Joshua.
No Bible quote, I guess. But yeah, like I don't really like the Islamization of Europe, like and yeah, I think it's much better for like Islamic countries for them to have Islam instead of just this modernity
The
crap.
armies of the Israelites and Philistines were in a stalemate condition for at least 40 days before David arrived.
Yeah, like it's better for them to have Islam than any like just this nihilistic outlook that we have, like in the most people in the West have nowadays. But I still don't think like Islam is such a great idea. And the Philistine drew near morning and evening, and presented himself 40 days. Okay. That is complicatedly expression. But yeah, like because I do think there is some sort of cosmic metaphysical order to the universe. You can call it God, or you can call it the law of Dharma, or whatever you want it, but like some inherent order that is older than more important than just whatever humanity thinks is like what is the truth in this particular point of time. Because well, human idealisms, ideas, they change over the centuries or even decades or individual years. Like now is current year, and everything that is current is good, but everything that is not current is not good. But there's some things that have worked for thousands of years, and they will probably work for thousands more.
David took a staff
But
and sling to fight Goliath.
Yeah.
Apparently,
So
he
it's
meant to
this
use the
order
staff
that we
as
have
a weapon.
deviated from. And I don't think that, like, yeah, I'm not convinced that Christianity is the perfect way of finding balance with this order that is inherent in the world, but is certainly better than many other alternatives that people are trying out these days. And he took his staff in his hand and chose him 5 smooth stones out of the brook and put them in a shepherd's bag which he had, even a scrip in a scrip, and his sling was in his hand, and he drew near to the Philistine. What is a scrip? I don't know. Can you be... I wonder if the archer will be better at... No, I don't suppose he will just punch those crates and stuff. Guess I have to try him out at some point. I have to find all the caches, like there's like in each level or map there are a certain amount of caches, and I have to gotta catch them all. I don't know why, but I gotta. Oh yeah, you're good at breaking shit. Can I break the camels now? Do I have an unlimited supply of arrows? I hope so.
Goliath wore a helmet. However, David's stone sank into Goliath's forehead. How did that happen?
Probably. Okay, let's see what this is. And David put his hand in his bag and took thence a stone and slang it and smote the Philistine in his forehead, that the stone sunk into his forehead, and he fell upon his face to the earth. Well, maybe there was like some opening in the helmet, or maybe it was sort of a jar, like not positioned correctly, since he had been fighting in the spear fight against David, at least according to this very canonical game. I know this sounds blasphemous, but it would be sort of cool if like there was a third testament to the Bible and it was a computer game. Think about it, it would be cool, you can't deny it.
David cut off Goliath's head with Goliath's sword. David later took Goliath's head to Jerusalem, but we do not know when he did that.
Okay, there is one thing I thought of immediately, but I don't want to say. I don't want to be too offensive, just a little bit. Therefore David ran and stood upon the Philistine, and took his sword and drew it out of the sheath thereof, and slew him, and cut off his head therewith. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled. But yeah, seriously guys, like I'm not convinced like there's all of this, like I've spoken in my previous videos on other games and stuff, that these rational atheists who just want to, I don't know, go back to the values of the Enlightenment and rationality and well, reason. You cannot base a society on reason. You have to base it on something more primal and emotional. And because it's not reasonable to try to base a society on reason. Because I'm all for reason, but reason should be mainly used to solve problems. Like when you have a problem, you have to use reason, but otherwise you don't. Like let's say you are just, you know, when you live your regular life, you don't have to use reason. Like you're having a few beers with your friends and you're just having fun and feeling good. That's not about, you're not supposed to use reason there. But like let's say that suddenly, I don't know, like something breaks, or somebody, like one of your friends is dumb and drunk and they fall into like, I don't know, the fireplace. Then you have to be reasonable.
David has become a fine military
call
commander
the ambulance or whatever, like, or tend to his wounds and crap like that. Or like, yeah, there's like these two like different stage of consciousness basically. Anyway, let's check out the comment. Many years have passed since David killed Goliath and whatever.
Abishai and Benaiah are now mighty warriors serving under David. They are becoming his trusted advisors.
I like his beard. Now he looks less ugly.
Abishai's younger brother, Joab, is a brilliant strategist that David often relies on for critical military planning. David commands 1,000 men, and his exploits have earned him acclaim throughout Israel.
See, this is more like a I don't know, like it's the kind of Christians you can respect, like they're warriors. He's one of the guys is a great military commander. They're not just like, oh, I'll pray for you and like while you rape my daughters or stuff. Like, yeah, Christianity didn't used to be like it is nowadays, this cock religion as it is called. And of course the knights and the crusades and stuff, they were quite badass.
King Saul has long battled the Philistines, and the people sing his praises. But he has been in a foul mood lately, since the people have begun shouting for...
David!
David is coming!
Saul has slain his thousands, and David his tens of thousands!
David will crush the Philistines.
Is that David?
He's so handsome!
See, David is coming. He's so handsome. I think there's a connection.
Do you hear that, Ishbosheth?
Father, why do you let the people cheer for David? He is not the king. Why don't you get rid of him?
Ishbosheth. He's such a... I don't know. Well, he's either a Lovecraftian monster or I don't know, it's just some faggot.
I've told you before, my son. I can't get rid of him.
Why not? You were anointed by God. You're the king. You can do whatever you want.
Yes, I am the king. I can do what I want. I am the king.
The King of Kings goes back on his throne. It's all about the game, how you play it.
Going somewhere?
What are you doing? You know King Saul wants me arrested. Go home.
We are coming with you, Uncle.
No one is being arrested tonight. Killed maybe, but not arrested.
That is my fear, Benaiah.
Oh, won't be any of us that dies. We're not letting anyone get near you tonight.
Ah, it's different. The touch you get near you. I guess get near you sounds less gay, so I approve.
I cannot allow you to risk your lives for me.
Cannot allow. We have risked our lives for you countless times on the battlefield, as you have risked yours for us.
Like it or not, David, we are your men.
See, that sounds gay, but back in those days, these weren't the gay guys, so that's good.
Thank you. But understand this, no killing. If we are discovered, so be it.
Whatever. Let's just not get caught.
Ariella, what are you doing here?
I am helping our uncle escape the madness of Saul. Why?
You cannot come with us. Go home.
Go home. Go.
She doesn't look so ugly here
I'm not
as
7 years old
before.
anymore, Abishai. You can't just send me home to Mother.
You cannot come with us. It's too dangerous.
Why? Because I am a woman?
You are my sister, and I cannot allow anything to happen to you.
Yet you can risk your life for David. I have that right also. Plus, I am the only chance you three have of sneaking out of here alive.
She is quite sneaky.
Oh no. Please don't be a stealth mission. Please don't be a stealth mission.
Hush. We don't want to attract any attention.
Yes, we need to be quieter.
If it is a stealth mission, I think this game just managed to disprove the existence of God.
Can you actually get us out of the city unseen?
Easily. Saul's guards bumble around like drunken fools. You just need to let me clear the path for you. Follow behind me and only move when I say so.
Ariella, at the first sign of trouble, I want you gone. Do not attempt to fight. Just flee.
Of course, Uncle.
Lead on, my lady.
Alright. So... Okay, I control this broad. Yeah, I'm being stealthy by breaking the fucking jars. Oh, it's cachet.
David was the captain over Saul's bodyguards at the time he escaped from Saul.
Okay, I'm just gonna read this Bible quote and then I will have to finish. Then... I have to be sneaky too. And whisper. Then Ahimelech answered the king and said,
And who is so faithful among all thy servants as David, which is the king's son-in-law, and goeth at thy bidding, and is honored